Hey guys, welcome back to the third part of Mario Party. We were playing Yoshi's Tropical Island and we were about to play Skateboard Scamper. I believe this is a new game for us. And the goal of this game is to just keep skating and jump over the thwomps that appear. About halfway through the actual mini game, there will be a coin bag right there, and all you have to do is just jump for it, and you'll get instantly 5 points, even if you lose. It's not very hard to lose on this game, as long as you keep skating. And for some reason, right there, Donkey Kong won. I don't get that at all. But hard players, they're usually pretty good at it. I mean, at the end, they'll just mash the buttons, and it's fairly hard to just beat them. So, yeah, this board has been kind of weird lately for me because of all the stuff all the switching of Bowser and Toad. And I think I'm gonna go switch the direction. That way I can try for the question mark star, because I'm going to need all the bonus stars as I possibly can get. So, today I was going to talk about Idol, and overall last night it was alright. It was not bad. It was not horrible, but it wasn't that great. It was better than the Season 5's debacle with the 21st century. And we're gonna play Castaways. It's another game that we played, and yeah, it was better than Season 5's performances, but it still wasn't that great. There was one person though that I really was surprised by, and it's mainly because I don't really like this girl. Yes, it's a girl. And I just never really liked her, but all of a sudden lately, now, she's just been like on fire. She's just been like, every week she comes out and does her thing, which is perfect. And that was Haley last night. She was clearly the best. She was clearly the best for me of the night. I mean, she chose Adele, which is absolutely one of the choices that I suggested from last night's episode of Yoshi's Tropical Island. And she chose Adele, Rolling in the Deep. I thought it was a great song choice for her. She sounded great on the song. It was very contemporary. It sounded like that could have been a song for her record, so I felt like she did a really good job with that song. And she dialed back that growling, which is, always a plus for me, because I feel like she always growls too much, and she didn't do that much. She added her flavor in the middle of the song, and that was good enough. Let's see. So I thought she was the best. She really impressed me last night. I wasn't impressed by Haley before, so I feel like she's growing, and that's why she gets the top of the week for me. And Luigi completely screwed up on that one. Ghost Guess is hard to win. I mean, there's just too much stuff going on. But again, just make sure to look at the shadows. I haven't gotten that game, so I can't really tell you how to look for it. But yeah, so Haley was the best. And the second best for me was Stefano. Now we're playing a Bowser minigame, which I'm not a big fan of at all. But Stefano, he sang Closer by Neo. When I heard that was his choice, I was like, okay, that's kind of who he is. I'm glad that he chose up-tempo, because lately he's just been doing ballad, and it's alright, but it felt like it was getting very predictable every week. So I'm glad that he chose up-tempo. I don't think it was great though. Not as great, not as impressive as Haley though, because her vocal was pretty much spot on that Adele song. Just maybe a little bit less emotion than what Adele puts on. But Stefano, to me, I don't think his vocals were like that outstanding. It was good, but I felt like the first part of the song was a little bit flat. When he hit the low notes, it just didn't sound quite right. But at least he chose a good song, and at least he showed some versatility this week, because I've been getting kind of a little bit bored with Stefano, and at least he's doing something different. And I appreciate that. But whereas some of these other people didn't really do that much for me at all. Third best for me was James. Again, when I heard his choice, when I heard his choice was going to be Muse, I was like, okay, that's probably a very good choice for James. And stop taking my money, Donkey Kong. He chose Uprising by Muse, and very contemporary group right now. And I think he did alright with the song. I was actually expecting a little bit more. I thought he was going to be able to do better than that. But I really didn't see it was that outstanding. It was alright. Mario just got a lot of coins. Wow. But he was on the flower, so everyone who's on the flower usually gets tons of coins. Donkey Kong, Mario, and Luigi, and me. And me, of course. I don't get it. I don't know how they choose the person that they're gonna back up, but it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm in last place. How can I win? A minigame for me, and we're gonna play Limbo Dance. Ugh. I'm probably gonna break my back. Anyways, James' performance, it was nice. It was alright. He still has great performing skills, but I'm gonna have to repeat what I said last week. I didn't feel like his performance was that strong vocally. Felt like it started off kind of flat to me. It started off kind of flat, and it didn't have as much raw aggression as the song has, because it's kind of a rebellious song about uprising over greedy people. So I didn't feel that intensity that it needed to feel for the song to really take off. I think the second half, I think the middle portion of the song was the best part of the song. I mean, he really controlled the high and the low parts of that chorus. But I have to say, in terms of the final couple moments in the song where he was screaming, I don't feel like that song really required that. And another one-player minigame already. And we're gonna play a shell game. We played this one before. Watch how the opponents do it. They know it. With the exception of maybe the easy players. But yeah, I just felt like James really didn't hit the notes quite right with the Muse song. Though it was a good choice for me. The person in the middle for me of the night was Lauren. There's nothing really much to say. She sang Sarah Evans, Born to Fly. It was alright. But again, for her, I felt like there were so many choices, and Donkey Kong won. Not unexpected, I mean. But Lauren, I felt like there were so many choices that she could have chose. Carrie Underwood, Martina McBride, Faith Hill, Shania Twain. She could have chosen so many other country pop singers, and she chooses Sarah Evans, kind of just a decent vocalist and decent songs, but it's nothing really standout-ish to give her an edge over the competition. Maybe it's partially because of inexperience, but I think she needs to step it up. I think she's so much better than that song. That's why I feel she didn't do that great last night. Mario fell off. Oh gosh. Alright. And so I think she's better than the song, and she can do better. She just needs to pick better songs and challenge herself more. You know. After Lauren, the next best after Lauren was Jacob. He sang Dance with My Father by Luther Vandross. I really like that song, and when I heard that he was going to do Luther, I knew that for sure he was going to do that song. For me, personally, it was just okay. It was just alright. I wasn't really thrilled with this performance. Again, it's just very safe Jacob. Nothing really special. Nothing really different from any of his other performances. He fell off. He almost survived there. Donkey Kong almost did. I was surprised. At least this video has been pretty tame so far. Well, we'll see. He's not gonna have enough money. But yeah, Jacob to me just played it again very safe, very predictable, and very similarly styled like every other song he's done. So I think Jacob is capable of better. He just doesn't show it to me. And I'm gonna finally get my star back after Luigi stole it and gave it to Mario of all people. Not much to say about that. But yeah, Jacob was just okay. I wasn't really thrilled with it. But I didn't hate it as much as the other two people that were after him. Donkey Kong has a lot of coins. Wow. Crazy Cutter. Yay. That's an easy one. But yeah, Jacob was just alright. Casey, though, was worse than Jacob. I feel like there's two sides of Casey now. You know, the side of Casey that plays it safe and boring. There's also the side of Casey that plays it overly risky and kind of stupid at times. I mean, this was one of those stupid performances. He sang Maroon 5's Harder to Breathe. Honestly, why that song? You know, that's gotta be one of the worst Maroon 5 songs ever. Everyone won, yay. But it was one of the worst. It's one of the worst songs that they've ever done. You know, to choose that song is kind of doesn't show you as a good singer. And on top of that, he didn't really sing it that well. I felt for the most part it was flat all the way through. It was very band-like, and he's not a rocker. So for him, Luigi. But for him to come out and do a rock song, not a good choice for him. It's not the kind of singer he is, so it felt like he was putting it on, you know. Him trying to be someone else he's not. And it was kind of bad to me. I didn't feel like that. I don't feel like he connected at all. Maybe now I can. Oh, I just screwed with Mario. Oh, yay, that's perfect. That's what you get, Mario, for stealing my star. And stealing not just one star, but 2 stars. Now you get the inner tube of death. Yeah, so Casey was not good. And Scotty, he sang Swinging by Leanne Rimes. It wasn't even from the 21st century originally. And I gotta hurry up, it's almost done. It was bad. I mean, it was boring, it was predictable, it was safe, it was very unrisky.